What's up, family? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, just dropping another message. It seems appropriate. I'm telling you, 55, I notice it every time I look at a clock. It's always 55. So let's give some thanks to my dad and the Most High for bringing us here for this message. Here's a download coming through. We get caught up in the rigmarole of shit and we forget about like some of the minor details of things that have happened. Those like divine moments, you know what I'm saying? Like divine moments, divine. Like when I say divine moments, I'm not talking about like pulling cards or crystals and things like that. Nothing. I'm not taking away from that. Of course, I know I'm not. But I just remembered something 4 years ago in Rochester. I didn't forget about it, but God just spoke to me and just kind of gave me the whole magnitude of the agreement we made, that I made with God. And I never forget. There was a reader that I used to follow. And it was so weird because this person, excuse me, I spoke about this a couple of times before, but the person, I was caught by the voice of this person sounded just like me. And then when I it sounded like me, mannerisms, like a lot of things about this cat was like me, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I even sent the video to a couple of my friends and they was like, I thought that was you. I was like, shit, I thought it was me too. You know? Excuse me. And I had, made a covenant with the Most High. And I asked for some gifts, for my gifts to be activated, to become stronger. And it happened. I'm not lying to y'all. And I will never ever forget the very next day, because I burned a candle. I did my candle ritual. The 3 days. Well, actually, it was 3 days after the moon, because that's when the dude uploaded another video. And it was so weird because this dude, like when he would do readings, I could tell that he was talking to me. I could tell that we had people in common. And, at that time, I didn't really quite grasp the magnitude of like what was really going on. And so what I came to find, within 3 days after, so let me just speed this up. So I let the candle burn. I made my covenant with the Most High, did my candle ritual. Which the Most High has always kept telling me, that's between me and you. What I did, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no sacrifice or nothing like that, but it was a very personal moment with the Most High. And with my higher self. You feel me? And I'll never forget, 3 days after, like when the candle naturally went out, and immediately the candle went out, I just started like the God bumps, all that. Like all these, it was a big, strong wave of emotions that kind of just came over me. It was a lot of crying I did, but it was like the Holy Ghost kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? What I assume. Well, I guess I was filled with spirit. There was a covenant that was made. My gifts became activated, and I'll never forget this. The reader uploaded a video which he later deleted, like quickly that day. He said, Gemini. He's like, Gemini, I don't know what you did with that candle, but they gave it to you. And he was mad. Like there, you could tell he was salty, but at the same time, he was kind of in disbelief. And that's when I realized, like, of course I felt like there was a connection there, but what the Most High wanted to remind me today is this, okay? Because, people. I'll just speak for myself, but I'm going to speak for other ones out there as well that have a really kind of unique connection with the Most High. Our gifts are being activated. Now, I was grateful to get that full activation before the age of Aquarius So but it was different. Everybody makes their own kind of. The Most High God, touches people, however He sees fit, giving people certain gifts. But my gifts became activated at that time, like fully activated. I just know I started to get all these downloads. I was get the cards. Everything was just kind of flowing, and I was picking up on things in a very heightened sense. But then, I was thinking, and I was like, today, just a few minutes ago, the Most High God told me, he didn't use this word, but the way that it came to me was, these motherfuckers ain't got no real gifts. These motherfuckers was spying with cameras and shit. And so I'm saying this to say, people can manipulate energy and do all the rest of that kind of stuff, but these people aren't really gifted. They're not. They're not. they're just, what they are? They're people that get in touch with dark energies, and that gives them a surge of power. And not to say that, they don't come our way and they don't affect us, excuse me. See? No, I was eating ice cream. That's the reason why. But, overall, but we have to understand and accept, with the activation of our gifts, when your gifts become activated and you accept that, and you embrace that, and you believe, just like they believe. When you believe that your gifts and who you are, and who you are, the father, the daughter or the son of the Most High God, that we come from, that we are, when you realize that you are in this world, not of this world, that you are supernatural, that you are alien, that you are a starseed, that you're a light worker, this fucking magic can't do shit to us. It can't. Most of the effectiveness of this magic is solely based on ignorance or fear. On our parts, we are ignorant to the fact that we have these really kind of powerful gifts to fight darkness. I mean, I was laying in the bed. I was like, these motherfuckers be doing a whole lot. They get these books. They go on Google. They sit around cauldrons and bonfires and shit, sacrificing animals and shit. We don't even have to do none of that. I'm not saying, don't be vigilant and, but when you really it's kind of like, that's like an automatic return to sender. And I haven't done a return to sender in weeks, and these bitches is getting their shit. And you know what? And I'm saying this to say, because one thing I want to say is that I realized the gifts that God gave me that I haven't been using. I'm really now learning how to actually get in contact with my higher self and fight that way to immediately have it come down here. What I'm telling y'all is to harness your power. Meditate on that. If you don't meditate, do whatever activates your that energy. When you get God bumps or cold chills, whatever you call them, when you can hear the whispers of God, the ancestors. When you're picking up on that energy, harness that. Don't dismiss it. Don't allow it to be fleeting. Allow it to flow. Because we are connected to this astral realm. I don't know what these Narmics are doing, but I know who I'm connected to and where I come from. And the fact of the matter is that you got to really kind of consider how these people go about, attacking us. They do it behind the scenes. They do it behind keyboards. They do it in secret. It takes 12 of them motherfuckers to come around to fight one of us. We're bigger than those people. In spirit, we definitely are. And see, when you get out of that fear-based mentality, then you realize that they're the ones operating out of fear, out of weakness, out of low self-esteem, out of jealousy, all these low vibrational energies. And so I just, I know for me, what I realize is, what am I hearing right now from my higher self? My higher self uses a lot of profanity. Because things in the astral realm are not like how they are here, PC, everybody gotta be, ain't no PC. Not my higher self. My higher self said, them bitches ain't shit. They're nothing. They're nobody. They're absolutely nothing. They've made themselves nothing with all these low vibrational sacrifices and things that they've done, coming up against light workers. We gotta stop allowing these this matrix to limit us to who we are and what we're capable of. We've become way too afraid of these dark energies because of the fear that this world gives us about the horrible things that these people do. And it makes us forget about the wonderful and beautiful things that we can do to counter those evil, nasty, demonic energies. We always give them the power, in a sense. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, they're doing that. We should be scared. No, we should be vigilant, but never afraid. Fuck them. Walk with light. Light is going to always dispel darkness. God told me strictly when I'm just in the, God's like, what do you you don't have anything to worry about. And I don't think anybody else does too. We just have to educate ourselves more on who we are and what we're capable of doing. And really because if you really get into the whole concept of it all, 151, somebody take a shot for me, okay? If you really get into the whole concept of it all, okay? Again, think about the energy that these people are getting all this power from. And think first of all, they go underneath the moon. They're using all of the things that we are a part of. Nature, the moon, the water, the air, earth, the wind. Earth, wind, water, fire. These are things that we're a part of. I'm inclined to believe, these are things that we are a part of. They are a part of us. These low vibrational energies, they're not. That's whatever they're a part of is something sub that. And I'm not talking about soil. I'm talking about something sub-particle, something minuscule. That's why they siphon all this energy from us and the earth and all the elements and the planets and the stars. That's us. Everything that you see when you look up in the sky at night, that is us. That's not these people. They don't have that connection to the astral realm like that. They don't. No, they don't. I don't believe that. That's not based upon what I just heard. No, they don't. If they did, they gave it up because they're too busy dibbling and dabbling in things that they don't have no business tapping into, and they like to swim in low vibrational energies, and they're cool sitting in this sewer maiden ass energy. So their connection is gone. I'm sitting around here, and the confirmations are coming in, and I really look at, oh shit, I didn't even know this was turned over. Bim bim salabim, kitchen witch magic. I swear to God, I didn't know that was turned over. See what I'm saying? Okay, let's put some energy on this, because I was sitting around here thinking and shit. I was like, man, all these people that I knew, and I say knew, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird to me, because I sat around and I thought about all these different people that I knew were a part of all this shit, but the parts that they played, that's what kind of gave me the thought. Like, I dismissed them. I'm like, that's a weak ass bitch or a weak ass nigga. That bitch sell pussy for a living, and I'm supposed to be afraid of her? Oh no. No. This motherfucker pulling cards while he's smoking crack. I'm supposed to be afraid of that? I don't think so. You feel me? You see where I'm coming from with that? These are low vibrational vessels, because these people don't have souls anymore. They are empty vessels for demons to jump in and out of and do some wild, like these motherfuckers is walking around like empty Studio 54s. Demons in and out of them all day long, doing all kind of nasty, foul, demonic, rank, stank ass shit. And that's why when you see some of these people, they look horrible. I was thinking about one of the major players today, in my debacle, and the bitch riding around the car with a Chucky doll in her car and shit. I should have knew something was wrong with the bitch then. But that was in, I was in my stage of, I love my friends. Everybody has a right to be different. But bitch get drunk and her eyes turn cold black, and then I could clearly see that a witch took over her body every single time. That's when I knew that bitch had an entity attachment. And the last time I was hanging out with her, there was some weird shit going on, and I left and I texted her something, and I told her I know what happened to one of our friends, and I blocked that bitch, and I ain't talked to her since because I knew what she was trying to do to me. And so does our friend. Her spirit is not going to rest until she gets her justice, is what she just said. And I told your ass that almost a year ago. Okay? Yeah, because she's going to interfere with your happiness. That's not going to happen. These people, they're sitting around here doing all these sacrifices for insurance money. They're doing all this bullshit to siphon energy. And then you have the audacity to try to come for someone like me, when all I've ever given you was love. See, that's where they fuck up at, is because all we ever give them is love. And so when you go against that, now see, when they come against that, and we're operating out of fear, then they can siphon the energy. But when we're brave and we realize who these people are without any equivocation, we see these people. When people's eyes are dark, when people start zoning out and they're talking in weird languages. You walk into a bitch's room and she got black hoodies, not black hoodies, black hoods and shit, like little black riding hood and shit in her closet, and you're like, what the fuck is that? What are you doing with all those? Oh, I just went shopping to something new. I'm trying. No, this bitch is a dark witch. She's a Jezebel witch. Mm-hmm. And now, and so she used to be so beautiful and just like vibrant and healthy, and then now, last time I saw her, she didn't even, bitch wasn't taking no showers. I had to go over there and nurse her back to health because I'm a healer, cook for her, pep her up, share some of my energy. But all she was doing was being an energy vampire. She's a succubus. You feel me? But the more and more I started to wake up, I started to see these things that I could only see really in spirit. Mm-hmm. Voodoo dolls in our house and shit. Chucky doll in the corner looking crazy as fuck. But then when you start to really think about all these different things that people do, the Matrix will tell us it's okay for everybody to be them. Yeah, it is, but you ain't got to be around these people. These are the same people that when you leave, they go into the bathroom. You did your hair over there. You use the bitch brush or the comb. She goes right into the bathroom, yanks your hair out, and puts it in some coffin. Because I saw a bunch of people with those too. And that's when I stopped hanging around people. What do all these people doing with fucking coffins? And that's when I realized, like, oh, they're doing voodoo shit in the reverse type shit. Some low vibrational voodoo, some low vibrational hoodoo. They're doing shit with demons, Ouija boards, conjuring up. I mean, literally, I could tell when people were just riddled and infested with demons. I'm starting to believe that people really they're getting paid for sex, but I'm really starting to believe that these people like to do that shit so they can give people sexually transmitted diseases on purpose and sexually transmitted demons. An attachment to constantly siphon the energy from people energetically and spiritually, so they ain't even gotta be with nobody. The energy, the demon attachment is attached to that person, and there's an attachment like twin flame shit, but twin demon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I know is happening. Because at this point, the fact of the matter is that, like I said, there's no point in operating out of fear yet, because these people, they've already sacrificed themselves. They offered themselves up as a sacrifice the same day they came after me and the same day they came after you. That's what they did. See, we don't think like that. We hear that they offered us up for a sacrifice. We get scared and want to do all these protection rituals. And I'm not saying do that, but we put a lot of more time and energy into figuring out how to protect ourselves, and then understanding the fact that we are already protected, that they've already lost. It's the trick of the enemy. Most of the time when we get sacrificed by these people, it's because we're still around these people. You feel me? Because there's not that energy exchange. They're not siphoning the energy off of us and making us weak. We're not sitting around people whom we're getting red flags about, like big ass red flags, okay? Banners and shit. Where we can see that, there's two beings, like the angel and the demon, but the bitch got two demons on her shoulder. We're like, that's weird. No, that's evil. That's dangerous. It's time to move. When you look into somebody's eyes and they're cold black and they're empty behind the eyes, guess what that means? There's nothing there. They're being operated by something else other than. And what you'll start to realize too, the more and more people when you look at everybody one by one, every single person starts to look and act just like the last. I swear to God, think about it. They do. Your whole little crew, except you, has been taken over by something other than. Except you. Because they can't, you don't, because you're so full of light, they can't take you, darkness can't take that over. Darkness can't consume that. So they have to take you out. They have to eliminate your vessel to get your light, to free your light. Because those demons can't jump into you because they will be eaten the fuck up. That's what they're not telling us. I don't know, maybe people have heard that before. I'm pretty sure you have. But I'm telling you now, from the download I'm getting now, that's what I'm hearing. Hell yeah. The whole little group of people that I was hanging around with, I started to, now that I'm thinking about it, when I took a second look at those people, they were all infested with demons. That's why they all started losing their minds, talking to themselves. And I'm not talking about like how we talk to ourselves. Like these motherfuckers was really having full-blown conversations with things that were driving them crazy, telling them to do horrible things to people, children, animals, themselves. Let's see what else I got here. Yeah, Ace of Swords in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Love in the reverse, Cruelty. Black magic. This is the kind of magic, cruelty magic, manipulation magic, okay? Love spells in the reverse. Bankruptcy spells. These are all the things that people do to lower your vibration. See this again. These are things that people do when we still have these energetic connections to these people. I mean, people can send this energy our way. Yes, granted, yes, they can. But what do? What's the first thing that in debauchery in the reverse? The Seven of Cups, seeing through the illusions, letting go of bad habits and bad things. This is what I'm telling you, man. What happens when you know somebody's spiritually attacking you? We get mad, we get scared, we get worried, we get paranoid. Because in our minds we're thinking, they done sent some demons over here. There's some demons in my house. We got to do this. No, I'm not saying that can't happen like that, but I'm just saying ordinarily when you think about these are not high level dark magic practitioners. They're not. Now, if a high level dark magic practitioner sends some shit your way, that's a different story. But in the spiritual realm like that, when a really skilled dark magic practitioner gonna do their homework before they send something to a high ranking light worker. They're not gonna fuck around. There's lines of respect. They understand what they should and should not do. That's a little different because these are people that are naturally connected to something as well. These aren't some kitchen witches. These ain't some bim bim salabim bitches. Somebody needs to hear this because you're being spiritually attacked. Yes, we're always being spiritually attacked. We are always going to be spiritually attacked. What is the one thing that keeps us going? What is the one thing that keeps us going while we're going through spiritual attacks? God, faith. remaining in the upright, remaining righteous, we're operating out of love instead of fear and hatred. That's what it is. At least that's what it's been for me. Yes, I do have my protection rituals. I'll burn some sage, Palo Santos, take a spiritual shower, take a spiritual bath, burn a candle. But like I said before, there were times I couldn't afford to get any of that shit. So what all did I have? God and myself, and my ability to love unconditionally myself. And my discernment to tell me what and what not to do, and who not to go around, and where not to be, and what not to believe, and what and who not to listen to. It's a process, but I'm telling you, it gets easier. Because you are, yeah. They do all this to lower you. They send you all this, because what it is that all this stuff that they send you is not going to take you out. No. Cruelty, we can get through that. Lies, we can get through that. Lack, with not being in loving relationships, we can get through that. The ups and downs, the wheel of fortune, bad luck, we can get through that. We can get through all that. But they depend on you to give up, to be in a vibration of fear, despair, what is the other? Paranoia, stress, anger, sadness, rage, all those low vibrational frequencies. That's what they depend on us to be in. So then when the frequency is that low, when your light is that dimmed, that's when they come in for the kill, to sacrifice your ass to get that light. But again, like I said, these people have already sacrificed themselves. So they're weak anyway. That's why when we do return to senders on these bitches, it hits them so hard. And it wasn't hitting them all hard before because there was a level of fear and paranoia and lack of faith that was involved in the return to sender process or the protection ritual process. They could smell the fear still. But when you abandon all that fear and you realize who's coming up against you and why, when you realize that you don't even give a fuck about these people no more, that they when you realize that the ultimate reward and whatever you've gone through, the ultimate kind of glory is you walking away from these people and taking all your energy and power back. When you realize what happens to them, you don't even care. That's why they're wasting away. We get what we put out there. So if you are putting all that paranoia and fear and worry and running around trying to figure out who's doing what, blah, 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 instead of really kind of understand what you should be doing instead of what everybody else is doing. And I'm talking from my own experience. I'm not preaching. I'm just telling you like it is, how it was for me. It makes a world of a difference because then you're sending that out because these people are calling they're basically like a magnet for fear. For low vibrational energies that we send into the universe. These people are harnessing that, especially if there's some type of spiritual connection still there. This is just a quick, well, I was going to say a quick message, but 2800 when I look down. But I'm about to end it here. I just thought I would jump on and share this. Because I just thought about it, like, who in the fuck are these people? These people aren't, most of these people aren't remote viewing us. They can't. Okay? They're remote viewing us from shit in our house. Cameras and shit. These people aren't looking in crystal balls going, I can see them. These people don't have no connection to spirit. Shit, if you really want to get down to the bottom line of it, all you got to do is close your eyes and think about that person. And I'll tell you what, spirit will give you an image of something. Spirit will transmit exactly what it is you need to see. You may not be able to see exactly what they're doing, but you'll be able to get a good grip on what they just got done doing, what they're in the middle of doing, or what they just did, or what they're going to do. That's why we're always 10 steps ahead of these people. They can remote view you on cameras all day long. When cameras go out, they ain't got shit. You get that handler from around you, they ain't got shit. When you stop making yourself available to all these gang stalkers and all that with this fear, they ain't got shit. They can't see shit, but you can see. In spirit, yes, you can. Trust and believe. If these people were that powerful, we wouldn't stand a chance. They're just not. They so damn powerful. They send us magic and we do a return to sender. That shit go right back. You feel me? Like it is so silly to me now that I'm thinking about it. Because there's I'm not saying don't take these attacks seriously, because we should take them seriously. I'm saying that we need to take ourselves more seriously. That's what I'm saying. And take our power more seriously. That's what I'm saying. Because a light worker's power, a chosen one's power, okay? A starseed's power, a high vibrant starseed's power, someone of the light of God, is always going to be power than somebody dark. I don't care how powerful they are. You feel me? All right, y'all, that's it. I just thought I'd drop this for y'all. Shit, it's 9:27 p.m. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Really, I do. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that note 333 on the clock. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Select the all options so that you know when all my uploads, you feel me? I know I look old right now, don't I? I'm Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, don't get Botox. They say black people should start getting Botox. I mean, I think that's propaganda. I ain't never getting that shit. But these are wisdom lines because I'm always thinking. You feel me? But nah, I want everybody to have a wonderful night, sweet dreams. Remember to keep your faith. Remember how strong you are. Take yourself more seriously in spirit. You'll sleep a lot easier, and you will worry a lot less. These people ain't got shit on us, man. They really don't. While we're waking up, these bitches are falling asleep fast. Taking dirt naps a lot faster. They are. Poor babies, poor little tink tinks, okay? That's it. I'm out. To the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.